The morning light drifts softly through the curtains. A gentle breeze moves across the room. You wake up slowly, feeling the quiet rhythm of your breath. There's a small ache in your shoulder, a stiffness in your knees. You stretch a little, but the movement feels different than before. It's not weakness, it's just your body speaking a new language. A language of time, experience, and patience. For many, this is where the story of stillness begins. But for you, it's where movement finds new meaning. You remember the days of quick steps, long walks, easy laughter. Those moments aren't gone, they're waiting to return. All it takes is a gentle reminder, a calm invitation to move again. Stretching isn't about how far you go. It's about how deeply you connect with yourself. Each breath becomes a bridge between strength and softness. Each motion, a quiet promise to your body. You are still capable, still growing, still alive in every muscle and joint. So take this time, right now, for yourself. Let's move together, slowly, kindly, and with purpose. This is where your story of renewed mobility begins. It begins on an ordinary morning. The light is soft, the room is quiet, and the world outside is waking up slowly. You sit on the edge of the bed and take a deep breath. The air feels cool and gentle in your chest. But as you move, you notice that faint stiffness. A pull in the back, a pause in the neck, a heaviness in the legs. It's not pain, just resistance. A quiet reminder that time has been walking beside you. You smile softly, remembering how effortless movement once felt. How you could reach, twist, bend, and laugh without a second thought. Now things take a little more care, a little more patience. But that's not a loss, it's a shift. A change in rhythm, a new kind of awareness. The body still remembers what it means to move freely. It only asks that you listen first. Each small ache is a whisper, not a warning. It says, I'm still here, I just need your attention. You begin to notice how stillness has crept into your days. Hours spent sitting, reading, thinking, waiting. Moments when the body wanted to stretch but didn't. Moments when you promised yourself to move later, and later never came. That stillness became familiar, even comfortable. But comfort can sometimes become a quiet cage. The truth is, the body loves movement. It thrives on it. It depends on it to stay alive, to stay awake. Even small movements, a roll of the shoulder, a twist of the wrist spark renewal. They remind your muscles they still have purpose. They remind your breath it still has depth. You remember a time when walking felt like flying. When you could dance without thinking, stretch without doubt. Those days may seem distant, but they're not gone. They live in your body's memory. They wait for you to call them back. All it takes is intention. A choice to begin again. There's no need for speed, no need for strain. Just a willingness to explore the edges of comfort. To find movement not as a challenge, but as a conversation. You move your shoulders slowly now, circling them backward. The sound is quiet but real, joints waking up, blood flowing, breath deepening. The body responds with gratitude. It remembers faster than you think. You lean forward slightly, hands resting on your thighs. A simple act, but it feels powerful. It feels alive. The stiffness begins to soften, just a little. It's enough. You realize that growing older isn't about losing movement. It's about learning movement differently. With more presence, more care, more understanding. Every stretch is a small story of resilience. Every breath, a reminder of strength. The years haven't taken your ability to move. They've given you wisdom in how you do it. You begin to sense that this journey isn't about chasing youth. It's about embracing your body as it is today. Capable, adaptable, strong in new ways. You rise slowly, standing tall, steady on your feet. The morning feels lighter. Your body more awake. your heart quietly proud. Because this, right here, right now, is the true beginning of movement, not just for the body, but for the soul that moves within it. Stretching is more than movement. It's communication, a quiet dialogue between body and mind. As the years pass, the language of the body changes. Muscles once quick to respond now take their time. Joints that used to glide now ask for patience. And yet they still long to move, to open, to breathe. The truth is, stretching becomes more precious with age. It's not a routine, it's a ritual. A way to honor the body that has carried you through every chapter. You might think stretching is only for the young or the athletic. But that's a myth your body would love to correct. Because flexibility isn't about touching your toes. It's about touching your potential. Each gentle motion tells your body, I remember you. It reminds your spine it can still lengthen. It reminds your hips they can still sway. It reminds your heart that movement is still joy. Science tells us that as we age, our muscles shorten. Connective tissues grow tighter, joints lose their easy glide. But the body also tells us something science sometimes forgets. It says renewal is always possible. With consistent, kind movement, you can rewrite how your body feels. Stretching becomes your daily conversation with life. You inhale and lift your arms. You exhale and release them softly. You feel the rhythm of breath shaping every motion. It's not about pushing or proving. It's about noticing. How your chest opens when you breathe deeply. How your shoulders drop when you finally let go. How your back straightens when you find balance between effort and ease. In this way, stretching becomes a form of gratitude. A thank you whispered to your body for all it has done. For every step it has taken. For every burden it has carried. For every moment it has endured and survived. People over 60 often say they fear injury, or that it's too late to start. But the body doesn't forget movement. It waits. It waits for permission. It waits for kindness. It waits for the moment you decide to begin again. The first stretch might feel uncertain, maybe even a little awkward. But then the warmth begins to spread. Your muscles remember the rhythm. Your joints remember the pattern. Your mind remembers the calm. Stretching also brings energy, not the rush of youth, but the glow of renewal. The more you move, the more alive you feel. Each session builds not just flexibility, but confidence. Because the goal isn't perfection. It's connection. To yourself. To your breath. To your present moment. You begin to realize that mobility isn't about age at all. It's about attention. Every movement you make now is an act of care. Every stretch, a gentle reminder that strength still lives within you. You start to see stretching not as something to do, but something to be. A way of moving through life with grace, awareness, and quiet strength. And in that realization, you rediscover something powerful. You're not stretching to fight time. You're stretching to live fully within it. The morning begins with quiet intention. You stand where you are, feet planted gently on the ground. The air feels soft against your skin, cool and patient. Before movement begins, there is stillness. Not the stillness of doing nothing, but the stillness of awareness. You close your eyes and listen. The sound of your breath. The rhythm of your heartbeat. The steady weight of your body grounding itself to the earth. This is where the warm-up begins, not with effort but with attention. You take a slow, deep breath in through the nose. The chest rises, the ribs expand, the spine grows taller. Then you exhale gently, letting your shoulders fall. Already, something inside you softens. You start with the neck, a small tilt to the right, then to the left. Each movement is slow, mindful, kind. You feel the gentle pull along the side of your neck, like silk stretching. The tension begins to fade, replaced by a quiet ease. You roll your shoulders backward, one at a time. A small circle at first, then wider. You can almost hear the joints sighing in relief. Your breath flows with every motion, steady and smooth. Inhale as the shoulders rise. Exhale as they fall. The upper back loosens, and warmth begins to spread. Now bring your arms forward and open them wide. Imagine drawing a circle in the air with your fingertips. Feel the muscles along your chest and shoulders awakening. There's a sense of expansion of space. Your breath deepens naturally. You can feel the life returning to your body with every small stretch. Next, gently twist your torso to the right. Your left hand rests lightly on your hip. The spine turns slowly, vertebra by vertebra. You hold the twist for a breath, then return to center. Repeat to the other side, feeling balance returning. Each movement feels smoother now, more natural. Your body is remembering its rhythm. Now place your hands on your thighs and bend slightly forward. The back stays long, the chin relaxed. You feel the stretch in your hamstrings, the release in your lower back. Breathe deeply here, in and out. Each exhale carries away the stiffness of the morning. Slowly return to standing, stacking the spine one vertebra at a time. You lift your head last, feeling light and tall. The warmth is real now, glowing from the inside out. You sway gently from side to side, testing your balance. The feet press firmly into the ground, anchoring you. You realize how alive the simple act of standing can feel. There's power in these quiet movements. They awaken not only your body but your awareness. You are no longer thinking about what hurts or what doesn't. You are simply here, breathing, moving, being. You raise your arms once more, reaching toward the ceiling. A long stretch, followed by a slow release. Your body feels open, your breath deep, your heart calm. This is the gift of the warm-up, not speed or intensity, but awakening. The body is ready now, not rushed but gently alive. And with that awareness, you are ready to begin your full journey of movement. Now the body is awake, calm, and ready to move with purpose. You begin at the top of the head, where awareness starts. Slowly, you let your chin drop toward your chest. The stretch moves gently down the back of your neck. Hold the breath there, feeling the weight of stillness. Then lift the head slowly, eyes facing forward again. Tilt to one side, ear toward shoulder, soft and steady. A wave of release flows through the neck, warm and kind. Switch sides, breathing through the motion. Every tilt is a whisper to your body, saying, "I'm listening." Now roll the head in a slow half circle. Never forcing, just flowing. The tension unwinds, the muscles sigh. You feel taller already. The movement travels downward, to the shoulders and arms. Lift your shoulders up to your ears, then drop them down with a breath. Let go of what you've been holding there, stress, effort, the weight of time. Now stretch your arms forward, fingers reaching, palms open. Then draw them back, squeezing your shoulder blades together. The chest expands, the heart opens. You breathe more freely, deeply, fully. Circle your wrists gently, one direction and then the other. Feel the warmth spreading through the joints. Each rotation is a reminder that small movements matter most. Now lift one arm overhead, reaching toward the ceiling. The side body lengthens, the ribs open like a blooming flower. Switch sides and feel the balance return. Your breath moves with the motion, effortless and calm. From the upper body, the stretch flows down to the torso. Place your hands on your hips and twist gently to one side. The spine moves in harmony with your breath. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to turn deeper. Not pushing, just exploring. You return to center, then move to the other side. Each twist releases a little more of what was tight. Now it's time for the legs, the anchors of your strength. Stand tall, feet shoulder-width apart. Place your hands on a chair or wall for balance if needed. Bend one knee slightly, letting the opposite leg stretch long behind you. You feel the pull in your calf, your thigh, your hip. It's not pain, it's freedom unfolding. Switch legs, slow and deliberate. You notice how balance improves with each movement. Now shift your weight to one foot and lift the other heel slightly. Roll your ankles, drawing slow circles in the air. The small joints, often forgotten, begin to wake up. Everything feels connected, from your toes to your fingertips. The wave of movement travels through you, smooth and steady. You bend gently at the waist, hands reaching toward the knees. If you can go further, let the fingertips brush the shins or floor. If not, stay where comfort lives. The stretch through the back of the legs is soft but strong. You breathe, release, and rise slowly, stacking the spine again. There's a quiet pride in how your body responds. Every inch of movement feels alive, familiar, grateful. You've just stretched from head to toe, not to prove anything but to reconnect. The body hums with warmth and quiet energy. The breath is steady, the mind clear. You stand taller now, balanced, open, at ease. This is the body remembering itself. This is the gift of gentle motion, strength born from softness. Strength doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers quietly through balance and grace. Now that your body is warm, it's time to build gentle strength. Not with heavy weights or strain, but with mindful movement. You begin by standing tall, feet grounded, heart open. Your breath leads the way, calm, steady, sure. Place one hand lightly on a chair or wall for support. Shift your weight to the left foot and lift the right just an inch from the floor. The leg trembles slightly, finding its balance. This is strength being born, not in power but in control. Hold for a few breaths, then gently lower. Switch sides, slow and intentional. You feel your muscles working quietly beneath the surface. The ankles, the hips, the core, all joining together in quiet unity. Balance is not about perfection. It's about listening, adjusting, and returning again and again. Now, with both feet grounded, bend your knees softly. Keep your spine straight, shoulders relaxed. It's a tiny motion, but you can feel the legs awaken. The thighs, the calves, the glutes, all alive with gentle energy. Rise slowly, exhale with ease. Each repetition reminds you how strength and patience are linked. You are not rushing. You are rebuilding from the inside out. Next, clasp your hands in front of your chest. Press your palms together lightly. Feel the engagement in your arms, your shoulders, your chest. Hold for a few breaths, then release with a slow sigh. Your hands drop to your sides, fingers relaxed. Now extend your arms straight ahead, palms facing down. Lift them slightly, hold and breathe. You can feel the soft pull in your upper arms and shoulders. Lower slowly, keeping the control steady. Every small act of resistance builds quiet resilience. You realize strength is not about doing more. It's about doing what matters with awareness. Now let's move to the core, the center of all balance. Place your hands on your belly. As you inhale, feel it rise beneath your palms. As you exhale, feel it fall. This is the heart of your movement, stability through breath. Gently draw your navel in toward your spine. Hold for a moment, then release. You're training your body to support itself from within. No rush, no strain, only calm control. Now step one foot slightly forward, one back. Bend both knees a little, grounding your stance. You feel the legs hold you firm, the body tall and steady. This is strength that serves a strength that supports your daily life. The kind that helps you walk, lift, and move with confidence. You stay in this position for a few breaths. The tremble in your muscles is not weakness. It's life returning to every fiber. Then you stand tall again, arms resting by your sides. The breath feels deeper now, the body alive and aware. You've built strength not just in muscle, but in mind. Each movement today was an act of care, not conquest. You are learning the beauty of slow power. The kind that lasts, the kind that heals. And as you stand here calm and steady, you know this truth. Strength is not something you chase. It's something you grow breath by breath, movement by movement. The body is warm now, alive and open. Each muscle hums softly, like a quiet song beneath the skin. You've stretched, strengthened, balanced, and breathed. Now it's time to return to calm, to the stillness that restores. You find a comfortable place to sit or lie down. The ground supports you completely, steady and kind. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. Feel the air travel through your chest, expanding your ribs. Exhale slowly, as if releasing the weight of the day. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw soften. Let the hands rest gently where they fall. The work is done, and now the body begins to thank you. You start by bringing your attention to your feet. They've carried you for decades, step after step. Now they rest, warm and light. Breathe into them, as if giving them a small smile. Move your focus slowly upward, to the legs, the knees, the thighs. They've held you steady, balanced, strong. You let them melt into the surface beneath you. Then the hips, the center of your body's story. They release the tension you didn't know you were holding. The spine lengthens naturally, like it's remembering its true shape. Each vertebra finds space, floating in quiet harmony. You breathe again, deep, patient, full. The chest rises, the heart beats steady and calm. Your arms grow heavy, resting with ease. Even the fingers relax, as if exhaling through their tips. You feel your neck release, the last bit of effort melting away. The head rests lightly, supported by stillness itself. Now your breath is the only movement. In and out, slow and rhythmic, like waves on a peaceful shore. Each inhale fills you with quiet strength. Each exhale carries away what no longer serves you. You begin to sense how everything is connected. The stretch, the strength, the balance, all part of one circle. Your body feels whole, grounded and grateful. You think about how far you've come, not just today but through the years. Every scar, every ache, every change has shaped who you are. And yet here you are still moving, still growing, still capable. This calm isn't emptiness. It's awareness. It's the gentle reminder that rest is part of strength. You let your breath deepen once more, filling every corner of your being. With every inhale, you feel light returning. With every exhale, peace settles deeper into your bones. You take a moment to whisper gratitude to your body, to your breath, to yourself. This is not the end, only a pause. A space where the body can heal and the heart can listen. When you're ready, open your eyes softly. The world feels clearer, quieter, kinder. You move your fingers, your toes, testing this new calm. The stiffness that once spoke loudly is now just a faint echo. You've earned this feeling not through force but through care. You stand again, steady and sure, the breath still guiding you. The day awaits, but you move through it differently now. With softness in your step and strength in your heart. Because you've learned that peace lives inside every movement. And every breath, no matter how small, is a return to yourself. The room is quiet now, filled with calm energy. You can feel your heartbeat, slow, steady, alive. Your breath moves freely, smooth as gentle waves. The body feels lighter, stronger, more open than before. You've stretched, breathed, and listened to your own rhythm. This is what renewal feels like, simple, peaceful, whole. You understand now that strength isn't about age. It's about presence, patience, and kindness to yourself. Each small movement was a conversation with your body. Each breath a promise that you're still growing, still capable. The stiffness that once held you is now a memory. In its place lives a quiet power, the kind that lasts. You take one last deep breath, filling your lungs completely. Then exhale, letting gratitude settle in your chest. You thank your body for showing up. You thank your heart for believing in movement again. As you step back into your day, carry this calm with you. Let every step remind you of how strong you've become. And when tomorrow comes, remember, it's never too late to begin again. Because every breath, every stretch is a return to life.